Hallo, ik ben Massterr en welkom terug bij de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. De vorige keer hebben wij een heel mooi gaaf zwaard verkregen hier. Bij deze plek. Hebben wij hier een portal geopend en zijn wij hebben wij een soort trial of cheese moeten doen. Heel veel kaas tegenkomen. Dus ja, we hebben nu een heel gaaf zwaard. Dat. Verder gaan we vandaag gewoon verder met sidequests. Dat lijkt me gewoon een goed idee. Want juist zo zie je maar weer, net als met dat zwaard, wat we dan hebben gekregen. Dan denk je van ja, dat is toch wel een heel mooi ding om te hebben. Ja, dit collect them all. Nou ja. Oh ja, kijk. While examining the Novigrad Stockkeep's wares, Geralt spied a remarkable jade statuette. It was in the form of a nobleman and emanated with strange energy. The Witcher decided to purchase it and show it to Triss. Kijk eens aan, dat hebben we de vorige keer bij die man gekocht. Toen we dachten dat we dit eigenlijk nodig hadden. Dus ja. Laten wij... sorry hoor, ik zet even de microfoon een beetje beter. Zo. Dus laten wij dat even gaan... even naar Triss. Dan zien we die ook weer. Dat is ook leuk. Ik kan niet wachten tot we Jennifer weer veel gaan zien. Maar ja. Als je allemaal sidequests gaat doen, ja dan... Nee maar weet je, ik heb het naar mijn zin. Dus ik vind het allemaal best. La la la. Ondertussen even wat appen, dat moet je natuurlijk niet doen, maar ja. Zo. Zo. Daar staan we. Hier hebben we ook weer een sidequest, maar... Eerst even doen waar wij mee bezig zijn. Ook weer een sidequest. We gaan even... Hey! Oh nee, niet met mijn vuistjes. Hier, ga ik mijn gave zwaard eens even uittesten. Haha. Jongens. Hey joh. Huppa. Bijna die venstersmoel. Ja, heel gaaf. Deze man ligt in 2. Dank u. Lopen wij door. Gaan we even kijken of wat Triss over dat beeld te zeggen heeft. Waar is de deur? Hier is de deur. Hallo.
Yes.
Oh.
Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. It is a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Landlord. Nou ja, dus dit is het triste plekje een beetje. Scheef huisje. Nou ja, als het werkt. Hè? Valt bijna om, maar toch. Maar toch.
I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Heb jij een probleem? Maar kun je eerst even een beeldje laten zien?
Yes, Geralt?
Ja, eerst even vragen hoe het met gaat.
Feel alright?
So. Why do you ask?
Ja, gewoon.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Het is heel awkward.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Juist. Hey, een beeldje. Moet je luisteren.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Juist. Ja.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Oké, nou, heel benieuwd.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In allen dwane ijs.
Wow.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paid the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
Oké. Is Tris hier nou niet meer? Nee. Oh, dat is hier. Oh, die mag ik ineens niet meer naar binnen. Dit is toch dit huis? Hier woont Tris, toch? Nee, hier woont Tris. Dit huisje. Juist. Ja.
Swinging off its hinges all day.
Nou, moet je luisteren. Ik kom hier net voor de tweede keer binnen. Tris had nog een probleempje en daar wil ik ook eens even mee helpen. Dus, meid, Tris, wat is er aan de hand? Tenminste, als ze hier is. Ja, daar is ze.
Girl, I got a problem. Can we talk?
Wat heb jij voor leuke telescooptoestanden hier, joh? Maar hallo.
Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other,
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what it's like to be tortured. What it's like to hear the screams of others and be unable to do anything.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridium? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. Highborn damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Fine. Let's meet there.
Ja, keurig. Ja. Kan ik gewoon met jou meelopen anders? Oh nee, jij gaat gewoon even rustig zitten. Is goed. Nou, oh, hups. Ik ga naar beneden. Snelheid. Hallo jongens. Ik ga weer weg hoor. Nou hoor. Goed. Oké. Hierin. En dan al die dode mannetjes. Die nu in zakjes zijn veranderd. Hallo dwerg. Niet zo gillen. Nou. Eens kijken wat hier aan de hand is. Oh, er is die, hoe heet die? Rutherford.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Oké. Er is een blue tunic as keys strapped to his belt. Deze man. Nou.
God damn this weather.
Juist. Hij heeft geen keys. Ook niet. Nou, het is een man. Als het goed is. Oh, daar het is. Kijk eens aan. Ja. Merchants. Oh, dit is onze man. Toch? Nee, oh nee, ik dacht dat het sleutels waren, maar... Hallo. Een blauwe tuniek. Heb jij sleutels? Jij hebt sleutels, dit is hem.
Yeah.
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me.
Oké.
This way. It's not far.
Nou, doorlopen, kom aan. Kunnen we ook rennen? Ja, we kunnen ook rennen. Kijk eens aan. Wat nou? Bandits? Proef mijn nieuwe zwaard. Hatseflats.
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Bagelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Bagelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
Ja, oké.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsman took a bribe from the frightened family, and whispered a word to the hunters anyway.
Ja, moet je luisteren hoe...
How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear, once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions, with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Oké, ja.
Seems Albert needs to disappear, soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
If the hunters are after Albert, I doubt some merrymaking will distract them.
Geralt, a ball at the Vegelbuds is hardly some merrymaking. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's.
Oh ja.
Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Ja, dat vindt hij niet. Dat vindt hij niet heel grappig. Bij Fox Mask voor Triss Merkel. Bij Mask to Wear een Masquerade, bij opsnooi bij een nieuwe outfit. Dubbele trousers en boots. Ja, opsnooi, ja. Dan kan je het niet doen, maar dan val je op. Dus laten we dat maar gewoon doen. Kost natuurlijk wel een hoop, hè. Tenminste, dat denk ik. Ik denk dat het een hoop gaat kosten. Dan moet ik even wat dingen verkopen. En dat kan. Dus. We zullen eerst wel eens even zien hoe duur het allemaal is. Dan gaan we eens even kijken of onze vriend nou als vrouw is verkleed of niet. Hallo. Niet. Ah, kijk aan. Hallo. Hal. Daar ben ik weer.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Hallo.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Oh. Goed. Hallo. Kan ik dit ook aan jou verkopen? Lieve schat. Het kan. Kijk eens aan. Oké. Een foxmask voor Tris. Tris foxmask. Oké. Ja. Wil ik een birdmask? Wil ik een Harley Quinn mask? Of wil ik een wolfmask? Ja. Eigenlijk de wolfmask, hè. Hup. En dan moet ik een doublet. Oh jee. Kan ik niet gewoon dit doen? Dat is wat mooier. Maar staat er allemaal nog meer bij? Ten voor.
So long.
Buy a new outfit, doublet trousers en boots. Oké.
Greetings. Come to look...
Glad to take a glance at...
Of course, please.
Goed. Ja, welke doublet? Deze staat wat leuks, denk ik, hè? Welke is duurder? Die is duurder. Gaan we over de goedkopere. Ja. Boots. En trousers. Nou.
So long.
Nou, moet ik die kleren aan gaan doen? Nou, meid, enig. Kijk, handschoenen uit. Nou. Wat goed. Wordt helemaal vies in de blubber. Nou, dan gaan we eens even naar een bal. Leuk. Wat zien die schoenen er raar uit, zeg. Ja, op zich vind ik het niet erg om mezelf zo weer te zien, want ik heb ook zo'n raar rokjurk ding aan. Dus het maakt op zich niet heel veel uit dat ik er nu zo uitzie. Dus. Weet je. Ik ben ondertussen ook aan het eten, ik moet dat niet doen. Dat is zeer onsmakelijk als je dat hoort. Ik weet niet of het hoort, maar... Ik probeer het een beetje zachtjes te doen. Maar dat is ook niet lekker eten, kan ik je vertellen. Nou. Ja, hallo, daar ben ik weer. Inderdaad. Nou. Oh meid, het ziet er leuk uit.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey. And that's exactly why we should help him.
Nou, hier is je masker.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Leuk. Ziet Tris er leuk uit? Enig. Ja, dus gaan we naar een bal. Leuk hé. Lekker dansen.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Laten we ernaar luisteren.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Nou. En we hebben nog matching maskers ook. Tris, wat goed. Je hebt leuke schoenen aan, zie ik.
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Hallo allemaal.
Well,
Hello. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Tris. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive floor. Come back,
What a
I'm
jackass.
done with you.
Ja, nogal ja. Er zijn hier ook wat meer mensen een beetje dronken. Hé, Tris, kom je mee? Ja. Heb je dat nou tegen mij?
I'm a kraken!
My, if you ever sorted.
Stop whining and bring a shrimp.
Ik zie allemaal dingen van Among Us tevoorschijn komen. Ik hoop dat jullie dat niet zien, maar... Uitnodigingen en toestanden.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Tris, not what we're here for.
No, it's exactly why we're here. Well, Moritz,
Join you? And just who would I join?
your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later.
Oké. Naar binnen.
Let's look around.
Ja. Ik zie hier een of andere zijt kweest. Hoi.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Debenham just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Nee joh, nee, moet luisteren. Ik heb geen zin in Gwent.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win.
Ik heb geen zin in Gwent.
Beg your pardon?
Heb jij even een leuk masker op? Hallo, leeuw.
My husband's a supervisor.
Nou. Kijk eens wat een gezelligheid allemaal. Er glad iemand zonder... Oh, daar is...
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Ingrid Vegel Butts. Oké.
Let's look for Albert.
Ja, dus we gaan gewoon door. Ook al is het misschien een beetje lange episode, maar we gaan gewoon door, want anders is het een beetje vreemd. Een pantermasker.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and mummy's boy to you?
Well...
Oh, by the gods!
And then a colossal boom.
Oh!
Yes.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I'm a Black Panther. Rawr.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Rosé?
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Oké, heb jij... hier is een trapje ergens. Of een bankje. In de tuin.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's battles from the city's walls.
Dus
Sit down for a spell.
het is zeker een mooi bankje, Tris. Kom maar, we gaan even zitten.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
about that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
Deze muziek zit me helemaal niet, want dat was ook de muziek toen we met Kira Metz een beetje aan het waren.
How do you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
You turn him down?
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago.
Ja.
He walked up and
It's
just...
Nee.
Seems just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Het is lekker wijn volgens mij.
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Wat
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
nude. Come on, Geralt.
Wauw.
Wait.
Geralt, coming?
Er gaat toch niet weer... Er gaat toch geen gekkigheid gebeuren, hè? Hoe zie je?
Well,
Wat?
Geralt, coming?
Ik zit voor jou.
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Ja. Ik blijf bij Jennifer. Sorry, ik heb dat... Nee, ja. Kan je vragen, waarom heb je dat met Kira dan gedaan? Ja, had ik misschien ook niet moeten doen. Maar ik wil echt Jennifer en niet Tris. Dus... Het is eigenlijk geen man kiezen, maar... Nou ja, goed, het is... Maar ja.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory. Albert! There you are, my love.
Oh, hoi!
Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
We gaan vaarten. Hier, Witch Hunters.
Come on, come closer.
Nee, ho, ho. Haha, maar ik heb geen wapen natuurlijk. Hupskee. Ho. Hoppel, op. Hoppel, hoppel, hoppel. Hups, 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 hups. Zo. Ik ga helemaal niet goed. Ja, nee, ja, sorry. Ik had het voor Jennifer. Ik hoor allemaal vuurwerk. Moet je eens kijken, joh. Nou. Dus hij is nu wel een beetje boos.
Everything's fine, though you should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden?
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I can help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Nou. Oké. Dat hebben we ook gedaan. Goed. Beste mensen. Ik hoop dat jullie het leuk vonden. Doe het. Oh, kijk eens aan. Quest Failed, collect them all. Omdat we natuurlijk niet die ene ding hebben gedaan. Gwent dinges. Now or never meet Tris. Maar goed, beste mensen. Dat ga je de volgende keer zien. Ja, tot de volgende keer. Dag hoor.